Hey players, the time feels right to do another Q&A video where I answer your guys' questions about me so that you can get to know me a little bit better. If you want to see my first Q&A video, make sure to check it out right here. Otherwise, sit back and get ready for me to drop 10 facts about myself that will blow your mind. This is the Josh Speaks. You're watching the Josh Speaks. Before I get into the questions, I have something really awesome to show you guys. After hearing you guys leave comments and send me messages, I finally decided to create a Love and Peace t-shirt for you guys to wear. So I'm going to be hosting a special contest where if you fill out the survey, you could be entered to win this t-shirt. Make sure to fill that out. It's going to be in the description below. Now let's get into these Q&A questions. Hit it! What inspired you to start making videos? Originally, I didn't have the exact plan that I do now with The Josh Speaks. I just would make videos about whatever came to my mind. At the time, I was reading up a lot about the pickup artist community, so I did dating videos on that. And I'm hugely into philosophy, so I did a lot of videos on that as well. But at some point, I started to notice a consistency within the comments of people asking questions on how they can better their lives. And that pushed me to focus my videos on the theme of bettering yourself, which I talk all about in the original video right here. When did you get your first girlfriend? The way that I got her was she was a girl that I would see every day riding the bus, and I just had to talk to her, but I could never work up the courage to do it. And it wasn't until one of my friends said, hey, you know what? Just walk up to her and her friends, start talking to her, even if you don't know what to say. Your mind is gonna think of something and you'll be able to work on the spot. And luckily enough, I didn't freeze up. I thought about something that I really liked at the time, which was using yo-yos, and I started a conversation about that. As I talked to the whole group, eventually they welcomed me and felt comfortable around me. So I said, hey guys, is it cool if I talk to her one-on-one? And that was when I started to talk to her, and I asked her for her phone number, and after that, we started going out. She wasn't exactly my girlfriend at that point. It took us hanging out a few more times before I was able to actually ask her out. But when I did, I felt confident enough because I knew that we had spent enough time talking first so that I can get to know her better. What religion are you? I wouldn't really say I'm connected to any specific religion. I'm more connected to the idea of spirituality and the fact that all of us, every living being and everything is connected. What I tend to focus on when looking at any religion is what are the positive values that this religion is putting forward and how does that help people become better? For me, it's less about condemning you for sinning, following very strict religious laws, or doing it because your ancestors did it. I think every person needs to discover how they're spiritually connected to everyone else, and in that, they'll find a sense of peace in living. Where do you get your ideas for videos? Believe it or not, I get all of my video ideas from you guys. When I see new questions pop up or new scenarios that people encounter and want to know how to solve, that inspires me to make videos on specific topics that hopefully can help you work through them. For the most part, I could just make these general videos like how to ask a girl out and leave it at that, but I know that each person's situation is very unique and different. And I want to really get personal with you guys and make sure that the advice I'm giving can work for you. I keep a long list of ideas based on suggestions you guys have given me for topics, and I look at that every single time I sit down to make a video, and I think, what is it that I feel my voice can really speak to this week? Sometimes people ask me, do you ever run out of ideas? And my simple answer to that is, when people stop asking questions, I won't have any more answers to give. Who are your favorite YouTubers? I would say that my favorite YouTubers tend to shift every year or so, but the people that I never miss a video for are Video Creators TV, Marie Forleo, Gary Vaynerchuk, I Imagine Blank, Pat Does It, Totally Tanya, and Amy Schmittauer. Those are the people that I have to see every single one of their videos every time they put it up. I'm going to link them all here and they'll be in the description as well. I feel like the reason why a lot of those people are my favorite YouTubers is because I have a lot in common with them. They're driven to be successful in life, they're driven to make people happy, to make people smile, and to just offer a positive, great experience for anyone watching. Sidebar here, do any of you guys watch any of those channels? Make sure to leave a comment and let me know. Who is your personal hero? I made a video a while back of my top 5 heroes, which you can check out right here. That includes people like The Rock, Neil Strauss, Will Smith, but I have to say that there's one person that's kind of stepped over them all and has really showed me how to be a good neighbor. The one major influence in my life right now that's really shaping how and why I make these videos is Mr. Rogers. I plan on making a more in-depth video about Mr. Rogers later on, but for those of you who don't know, he was a person who created a television show that was all about teaching the values of compassion, understanding, forgiveness, and pure kindness. He understood that at the end of the day, every single one of us wants to be heard, and that we're capable of being loved just as much as we're capable of loving others. And while some people may believe that by being loud and in your face, you get your message across better, Mr. Rogers believed that by being deep and simple, people can truly feel the words that you're saying. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do with The Josh Speaks. When do you make your videos every week? Now I know that a bunch of you have noticed the time on the clock over there and wondered, sometimes it says 10, 11, or 12. Are you working in the middle of the day or what's going on there? Okay, here's the sitch. I do my videos every Monday night at 10, 11, or 12. That's when I sit down to record, and I work all the way till 4 o'clock in the morning just to have them up for you guys on Tuesday. I know it is not the best thing for me to do to get only 3 or 4 hours of sleep at night, but I have to find a way to work my schedule so that I can make videos during the week. The best way for me to do that is to find someone to maybe edit them. If you guys want to help me with that, you can always donate on Patreon. I'll put the link right here. If I make enough money every month, I'll be able to hire a video editor. That means I'll be able to get more sleep and probably make more videos in the process. What do you do for work? A lot of people have asked me what do I do outside of YouTube during the normal workday hours. So I'll tell you. I am a multimedia director. What that basically means is that I make videos, blog posts, images, stuff for social medias for the ed tech company that I work for. My company is focused on creating products that help students train their digital literacy skills. So whether that's using Chromebooks in class, learning how to cite a paper correctly, or learning how to browse the internet for credible information, I do a lot of the videos and design work surrounding that. It's a lot of fun, and I get to put a lot of my marketing skills that I developed in college to use. Plus, a lot of the things I learned for work, I definitely implement here into my production for The Josh Speaks. How were you with girls growing up? I was incredibly horrible. I feel like I should just leave it at that. No, I have to be real with you guys. I was pretty bad with girls. Yes, there were girls that were my friends and that did hang out with my friend group, but when it came to me liking a girl and actually trying to pursue her, ugh, I was the worst. I think part of the reason why I was so bad is that I got a lot of the fundamentals of how to talk to girls from Gordo in Lizzie McGuire. And his whole approach was to be the best friend to the girl and hope that one day she'll see you for who you really are. And I thought that that would work, but in the real world, it doesn't. There were so many girls that I became friends with, didn't tell them how I felt, and then one day sprung my feelings and confessed it to them, only to have them turn around and go, hey, let's just be friends. And I would actually get angry at them and yell at them and think that it's their fault for not liking me back. Whew, it was a huge mess. I'm just happy that now I can speak to you guys, share my advice, share my knowledge of the things that I learned along the way, and hopefully pull you away from following along on that same path. Do you ever get overwhelmed by all of these questions? My short-term answer is yes, because hey, it's a lot of work sometimes to open up Gmail to see a bunch of emails, and then Ask.fm has a bunch of questions, Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat and everywhere coming in all at once. But my long-term answer is no. I really want to build something really big with you guys. And I think over time, answering more questions, interacting with more of you guys is really helping me learn to truly understand who you are as people. I don't just see you guys as subscribers. I really do see you as people that I can learn from and teach along the way. I feel like there's a friendship bond growing here beyond what you just see on YouTube. And I don't want you guys to stop sending me questions. If there's something that's troubling you, something that you're curious about, or something you just want to share with someone, my door is always open. Yes, it may take me some time to answer it because there are a lot of things coming in, but I will do my best to get to every single one of your questions as early as I can. And like I said before about Patreon, if I can hand off the duties of editing videos and taking care of all the technical work, I can focus more on getting directly to you guys. Do you have any more questions for me? Leave a comment below and I'll try my best to answer it. Don't forget to fill out the survey if you want to enter to win a Josh Speaks t-shirt. Basically, the survey is just me asking you guys a few questions about yourself so that I can learn what direction to take my later videos in. Thank you guys so much for showing an interest in me and watching these kinds of videos, these Q&A videos. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad you are here with me. As always, guys, love and peace. Hey, thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button below. I put out a new video every Tuesday on a range of different topics, including self-help, dating, philosophy, and more. I'm not going to talk about Patreon again. The link is going to be down there below me to explain it. What I want you guys to know is that later on in the week, I'm going to be putting out another bonus video where I'm going to do the VidCon 2015 tag. I was tagged by my friend I Imagine Blank, Caitlin, and I want to do that video for you guys because I'm going to be at VidCon. So stay tuned, and I'll see you soon.